Happy New Year, everyone. It's Blake Taylor. We've just finished going through the end of year numbers. We're going to be putting out a deep dive, but I wanted to put out some general thoughts of just what we're seeing in the marketplace right now based on year-end figures and kind of how we see 2021 playing out for the Austin housing market. So the easiest way to sum it up is that I've never seen a market like this in my 18 years. I don't believe that Austin's ever seen a market like this since they began tracking housing data. And that I'm hearing similar things from other agents across the country in every large city from coast to coast. And so what we're seeing is persistently low inventory, strong, some of the highest price increases I've ever seen in my career. And we don't foresee it letting up anytime in the foreseeable future. The continued low inventory coupled with inbound corporate relocation, companies continue to move here. Digital Realty Trust, who is the second largest provider of data centers in the country, just announced last week that they're going to be relocating to Austin. And I think that was the third or fourth large major corporate relocation to be announced right around the beginning of the year. Also, of course, Oracle announced in December that they're officially moving their headquarters to Austin. They already had a large campus here, but they are, for tax purposes, I suppose, officially moving from HQ from California to Austin. But until we see that slow down and interest rates, I don't see rising a whole lot. They could rise some later on this summer, but I don't think it's going to be a huge amount. The other thing is that we're still seeing 40% of the buyers out there are all cash. And so even if you see interest rates rise, I don't think it's going to slow down housing activity all that much. And so the only thing that can give right now is price. And so in the month of December, and typically historically you would see home prices rise, 4 to 4.5% a year, just slightly higher than inflation. The last several years in Austin, it's been in the 6 to 8% range. This past quarter in October, November, and December, prices rose 18, 20, and in the month of December, prices were up 23% on the average price year over year. I believe it was 17 or 18% year over year on the median price. But the average sales price in Austin is now up to $506,000. Median is up to $377,000. And I expect that we may see 15% price growth in 2021 because I don't foresee this letting up anytime soon. As far as interest rates are concerned, if you're out there, if you've got an interest rate on a current property that's above 3.25%, you ought to be looking at refinancing. Depending on what the bond markets have been doing and headlines in the economy week to week, we've seen rates as low as 2%. It kind of bounced right at like 2 1/8. But current rates right now are still hovering in the 2s, even on a 30-year fixed. So if you're above 3.25, feel free to reach out. We can put you in touch with a couple great lenders and discuss potential savings there for you and what that payback time period looks like and if it's worth it. Just to give you a few numbers here, I want to put this out there. So in the Lake Travis Independent School District, which is west of Austin, between 500 and 800,000, there are currently 126 homes under contract that are pending with buyers in place, and there are 22 active for sale. In Westlake, which is largely the most expensive neighborhood in the city, a lot of luxury homes, between $1 million and 1.5, there are 10 pending and only 4 active for sale right now. And then Northwest Austin, which is where Apple's campus is located, and a lot of the tech firms. City of Cedar Park, that's a suburb of Austin. They have 75,000 residents, and under 500,000 in that city of 75,000, there's 1 active home for sale, and there are 76 that are pending. So that gives you, if that doesn't give you a sense of how tight this market is, I don't know what will. So we are actively looking for sellers. I think a lot of our clients that have reached out to us have been surprised at what we think they can garner in the marketplace. So if it's something that you've been thinking about, honestly, I've never seen a better opportunity for a seller right now. If you're a buyer, it's a challenging environment. More now than ever, you need a great agent that's good at negotiating. Also, we do have some cash bridge funding options out there. And so if you're a buyer that continues to be outbid, or you need to sell your home to be able to buy another home, we have some bridge funding options that allow you to make a cash offer and put yourself in a competitive bidding position so that you can win the offer. But if we can be there for you, let us know. We'd love to help, and hope all of you have a safe and healthy 2021. Talk to you soon. Thanks.